Not gone big bonanza.
Government is taking all the right decisions and there is no delay with regard to any of the decisions.
We are growing at a record 9% this year. It has never happened in the past in coal India.
And when India Inc. is on the threshold of a revolution, ET Now takes you straight to the epicenter.
You see, at some level, it's not so cool to be a banker anymore.
In India, it's still, a very pleasurable thing to be a banker.
ET Now keeps you ahead of the curve. We bring news to you first with speed, integrity, and expertise. One channel, countless victories.
Honorable Minister of State for Finance, Shri Jayantji, Shri Venkatraman, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed my pleasure to invite all of you to this exciting event where we are awarding the SME Business Excellence Award along with Karur Vyasya Bank's support, and this is the 6th edition that we are entering into. We actually reached out to more than 100,000 SMEs via direct mails, via advertisements in papers, via chambers of commerce, and then we filtered it down to 2,500 good companies that we thought were eligible for consideration. We were assisted in the same with a very eminent panel of jurists who worked extremely diligently, and they painstakingly went through and shortlisted 26 award winners spread over 10 different industries. And I will not take too much time now because this event is really to celebrate the achievements of these SMEs, and my hats off to all of you and wishing you all the best for the future. Thank you.
Honorable Minister of State for Finance, Shri Jayant Sinhaji, distinguished guests of the function, a warm welcome to all of you for this evening's function. It's a great privilege to our bank to sponsor this prestigious event at the national level, which recognizes the best SMEs of our country. We convey our hearty congratulations to all the award winners and best wishes for them to win more and more recognition in future, not only at the national level, but also at the international level. We are proud to be associated with the best in the SME sector and to let the world know the country's best and the brightest. Thank you all very much.
Mr. Venkatraman, Mr. Mirchandani, distinguished guests, and soon to be awardees. I'm sure there'll be plenty of awardees that we will be recognizing very soon. I first want to thank KV Bank. I want to thank Dun & Bradstreet for giving out these awards. I think that these are very important awards because they recognize the outstanding work that all of you are doing in your businesses, but more importantly in service of this nation in terms of building up your companies, providing employment and helping our export earnings. So I really want to recognize and celebrate the work that you all are doing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are at a very profound moment in India's history. We are at a profound moment because, as you know, for the first time in 30 years, we have a government that has a majority in the Lok Sabha of a single party. And of course, we want to take advantage of the fact that we have this decisive mandate from the people of India to really take the nation forward. And to that end, we have developed an economic philosophy, an economic strategy that is intended to make our campaign slogan, जो हमने नारा दिया था चुनाव के समय, जो था सबका साथ सबका विकास. So our economic philosophy, the way in which we are putting our economic policies together, is really to be able to provide prosperity and upliftment for all sections of India's society. And what that translates into at some level is to build India's productive capacity. And if indeed we are able to build this productive capacity, we will be in a situation where the Indian economy can continue to grow steadily at 8% or more for a long period of time. So if we build India's productive capacity, we can power this growth forward for a long, long period of time, and that's when we'll be able to fulfill our slogan of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. In purchasing power parity terms, which is actually the best indicator of economic activity, we're a $7.4 trillion economy. And if we grow at 8% for the next decade, we will add $9 trillion in purchasing power parity terms to global GDP growth. And that is why the world is looking to India and saying, because we are in a situation where there's slow growth globally, India can be the country that takes the baton of global growth and really enables the global economy to grow much faster. And ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at you to play that leadership role, because it is the SME sector. It is really upon you. That is why it's a profound moment for all of us, because we need the leadership from you, from the business sector, from the corporate sector, to really drive this growth. We are here to be partners in this wonderful, wonderful story. Thank you again for giving me an opportunity to speak to you. Let's go out and build the India of our dreams. Thank you very much.
Is #1 English business news channel.
This story is breaking now. The government has made a settlement offer to Vodafone.
The British telecom giant is ready to pay the principal amount in this 20,000 crore case.
You can't take your eyes off from Dr. Reddy's and the kind of weakness that the stock is seeing.
Nomura came out with a note and they say that, they believe in the financial integrity of Dr. Reddy's.
Because when the big swing in markets is waiting to happen, viewers turn to ET Now.
Indian markets have given flat returns in last 1 year. Why is that?
India is a good relative story, but it's not a great absolute return story. We still like India. We're overweight India within the emerging market portfolio.
When big policy announcements are on the verge of transforming your world, viewers listen to ET Now.
Was boosting consumption one of the things in your mind whenever you're preparing this report?
We have rationalized the pay scale. We have not gone to big bonanza.
Government is taking all the right decisions and there is no delay with regard to any of the decisions.
We are growing at a record 9% this year. It has never happened in the past in coal India.
And when India Inc. is on the threshold of a revolution, ET Now takes you straight to the epicenter.
You see, at some level, it's not so cool to be a banker anymore.
In India, it's still, a very pleasurable thing to be a banker.
ET Now keeps you ahead of the curve. We bring news to you first with speed, integrity, and expertise. One channel, countless victories.
पचास सालों से करोड़ों लोगों को इंतजार नहीं, एक बेहतर जिंदगी का हक दिलवा रहे हैं। UTI म्यूचुअल फंड, हक एक बेहतर जिंदगी का।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
Showcases potential multi-baggers at our Mid-Cap Conference 2015. Catch the exclusive coverage of Edelweiss Proprietary Investor Conference only on ET Now.
The gala evening also saw India's leading SMEs being felicitated for entrepreneurial excellence in their sectors. The ceremony started with the jury being presented with a token of recognition for their stellar efforts. The first set of awards was presented in the Chemicals and Pharmaceuticals category. There were two winners in the SME segment. The first winner was Hexagon Nutrition. VAV Life Sciences was the second winner in the SME segment. In the mid-corporate segment, the winner was Swiss Garnier Life Sciences. In the textiles and garments category, the winner in the SME segment was Premier Knits Apparel India. In the mid-corporate segment of this category, the winner was Sarla Performance Fibers. In the plastics and plastic products category, the winner in the SME segment was Captain Polyplast. In the engineering and machinery category, the winner in the SME segment was Pioneer Cold Store and Cladding. In the mid-corporate segment of this category, the winner was Grind Master Machines. In electrical and electronic goods category, the winner in the SME segment was Encardio Right Electronics. In the mid-corporate segment, the winner was Dhoot Transmission. In the food processing and agro products category, the winner in the SME segment was Mega Moda. In the mid-corporate segment of this category, the winner was Capricorn Food Products. In the IT and ITES category, the winner in the SME segment was Arcgate. In the mid-corporate segment, the winner was New-Gen Software Technologies. In the professional and business services category, the winner in the SME segment was Green Gold Animation. the mid-corporate segment of this category, the winner was Ardent Telecom.